Ciao Milanisti, it's your boy Kush in the Milan corner. First place Milan versus 17th place Cagliari, guys. This is going to be a tricky match. Cagliari is fighting for relegation and our very own Franck Kessie is on the verge of joining Barcelona. I'm going to break it all down in my preview for tomorrow's match along with my starting lineup, so let's just dive right in with the goalkeeper. Obviously Mike Maignan starts in goal. He has pillar status for this club. You don't know what pillar status means? We're going to be putting a pillar or a ice on every single player. Pillar for players who are performing well, cannot be dropped. Ice for those players that are on thin ice. One bad performance, you are out. The Rossoneri have now seen 2 consecutive clean sheets against Napoli and Empoli. Slim 1-0 wins. A huge credit for that goes to Mike Maignan. Obviously, he continues to start the game and maintain his pillar status. On the right flank, we have Davide Calabria. Now, this is where I'm a little bit concerned, guys. For the last 2 matches, Calabria hasn't been his best. He didn't perform well against Napoli, not even against Empoli. We have a little bit of a hole forming on the right flank with Calabria and Alexis or Messias up front. Attack is weak, but the defense is not looking very strong either. With 9 games to go in the season and Milan holding on to the top spot, we need our entire squad to be at its best. Calabria is going to have to pick it up tomorrow. Amongst the center backs, we're going to kick it off with Fikayo Tomori. Obviously, he gets his start. He gets the pillar status, but here's the shocking part. England did not call him up for the World Cup qualifiers. So here's my pledge to Tomori. Fikayo, my man, you were born in Calgary, Alberta. You're a Canadian by birth. Come back to the Canadian squad. We're pretty much going to the World Cup as well in 2022. You got Alphonso Davies, you got Jonathan David up front. Come back home, my friend. Some reports have suggested that instead of Kalulu, it's going to be Romagnoli starting tomorrow. Guys, I don't think we need to do that. After tomorrow's match, there's basically a 2-week international break. Kalulu can get his rest then. He was in good form against Napoli, played excellent against Empoli, got the winner for Milan. Continue to play him. And here's also the first change of statuses from ice to pillar. It's Pierre Kalulu. Now, before I jump into the left flank, Milanisti, I want to let you guys know tomorrow, instead of making my 4 takeaways or player ratings, I will instead be going live. I got plans tomorrow, so I won't have time to make a video, but I will be going live for the entirety of the match, so make sure to join. On the left flank, the man who served his 3rd suspension of the season, Theo Hernandez is back again with 9 games to go. Milan sitting at the top. We need our entire squad available, healthy, suspension-free, and in good form. Considering the fact that he's pretty much gotten rest for 2 weeks now, we need Theo Hernandez to be at his best tomorrow. In the midfield, let's kick this off with Franck Kessie, the man who's leaving Milan for Barcelona as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Obviously, these are just reports, but it looks pretty reliable, guys. Looks like Franck Kessie is going to Spain, and here's what I think about it. So either he leaves by getting Milan the Scudetto, or he leaves without a trophy. To be honest, I'm fine with either or. Now, if he leaves Milan after winning the Scudetto, after getting Milan the first Serie A title in over 10 years, he leaves as a very loved player. On the flip side, if he doesn't win the title and he leaves for Spain, guys, I still don't really have a problem with it. Look, here's the bottom line. If a player doesn't really want to play for your team, you can't beg and plead and guilt trip him into playing. Franck Kessie has been playing in Serie A for 7 years. He has made over 200 appearances for Milan, scored a bunch of goals, was instrumental in taking us to the Champions League last season. I don't really question his loyalty. Here's why. If you have a player who jumps ship from your team to a rival team in the same city, that's a player whose loyalty you question. If you have a kid that you raise from scratch, turn him into a superstar, and he leaves you for money, that's a player whose loyalty you question. Kessie did his part. He stayed with us for 5 seasons, made over 200 appearances, scored a bunch of goals, pretty much was the MVP last season. Now he wants a new experience in Spain. As long as he gets us in the top 4, plays well in the last 9 matches, hopefully wins the Scudetto, I'm okay with him leaving. Obviously, let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this potential move from Franck Kessie to Barcelona? And we'll jump back into the lineup. Partnering up with Franck Kessie tomorrow. So yes, I would be giving Franck Kessie a start, mainly because it looks like Sandro Tonali is not really feeling too well. I don't want to push him too much. He's also going to be playing for Italy, so let him rest tomorrow. Bring Franck Kessie back in the double pivot midfield. I will also be dropping a special rumor or real episode around Franck Kessie's departure. Who are the replacements? Are they rumors? Are they real? To give you guys a little bit of a teaser, it looks like there are reports that Renato Sanchez will be coming to Milan. All these reports sound like they're pretty reliable, guys. I think at this point in time, it's not a rumor, it's real. And partnering up with Franck Kessie is going to be Ismail Benacer. Obviously, he stays with his pillar status. He is arguably one of the best midfielders right now in all of Serie A. If Milan wants success against Cagliari tomorrow, the midfield is going to have to break down that defensive line. So moving on to our front four and attack, guys, this is where things get a little bit tricky. Over the last couple matches, Milan has won by a slim 1-0 margin. In the last match, we needed a center back to score a goal. If you saw the player ratings, you saw all the players had bad ratings. That means we need our attacking front to perform. With the title at stake, we need goals. Goals are what wins you matches, not just clean sheets. So we're gonna start up tomorrow's match with another player that has been on ice. He remains on ice. On the right wing, it's gonna be Alexis Salamakers. We all love Junior Messias' story, but his performances over the last few matches have been very shaky. He's not very reliable. He just hasn't gotten the job done. So Alexis Salamakers starts for me. He's obviously gonna have to improve his decision making in the final third, but he also needs to create opportunities. With the striker up front, Alexis should be getting some type of an assist tomorrow. Now, behind the striker, another position that is a little bit up for grabs. Usually it has been Franck Kessie playing up front in that number 10 role. Milan tends to stay a little bit fluid and move to a 4-3-3 sort of formation. But with Sandro Tonali out, Kessie in the midfield, I'm gonna have to start with Brahim Diaz. And I have a little bit of hope from Brahim Diaz tomorrow. His small stature, his ability to dribble the ball, I think that can come in very handy against Cagliari's defense. On the left flank, we have Rafael Leao. Milan's majority of the attacks for this season flow through Leao. Rafael Leao cannot just bank on dribbling the ball past multiple players. You actually have to create opportunities. You have to get assists. You have to get on the score sheet. 1-0 scoreline with your center back scoring is not gonna cut it to win the title. Up front in attack, there were some rumors that Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to be starting tomorrow's match. Now reports suggest that it's still going to be Olivier Giroud. I think my pick will be Olivier Giroud, and here's why. If the team isn't performing well, bring Zlatan Ibrahimovic in as soon as possible. But if we can give Ibra a little bit more rest, look, he has been picked for Sweden's squad. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be going, but if we can give him a rest tomorrow, and maybe he gets a break during the international matches, that is a well-rested Ibrahimovic leading up to the final 8 games of the season. And I think that holds a serious value now. Obviously, if we're not scoring goals, bring Ibra on. The only thing with Giroud, I'm gonna move him from pillar to ice status. We need some goals from our man. If he's not gonna continue to score goals, Ibrahimovic is going to take over that starting role. So I'm gonna shift Giroud, who is arguably the MVP for this season, from pillar to ice. There you have it, Milanisti. That's my starting lineup for tomorrow's match. My predictions, I think Milan's gonna pick up a win. I think Milan's gonna pick up a 3-1 win away from home. Brahim Diaz is going to score or assist a goal. Alexis might assist. And Ibra's gonna get on the score sheet. This is a terrible prediction, but I'm gonna stick with it. And once again, I will be going live for the entirety of the match. Catch me 15 minutes before kickoff. Thank you for watching, Milanisti. Make sure to let me know in the comment section which changes you would make in the squad. Who would you be starting? Which player would you drop? How do you feel about Franck Kessie's departure from Milan? Make sure to let me know in the comment section. And as always, Forza Milan, grazie mille e ciao tutti!